Now, please understand very clearly, and this is a key point where you must learn the language. Activities, goals, results, impacts are not the same. Activities are what we do. Results is what we manage to deliver. Goals is what we tend to do, what we like to achieve. Impacts, on the other hand, is what specifically happens with our results. So we might achieve some results, but not the desired impacts. We were working towards our goals. We were working by performing a series of activities that managed to create some results, and those results have an impact. Hopefully, the impact is the one that we wanted. If it's not, then it's back to the drawing board and we begin again. So let's start by saying, what is the results tree? If we know now where we're going, the next step is to define what we must do to achieve that goal. What are the intermediate results that will bring us closer to our goal? And the best way to do this is to see it. That's why we use the results tree. What is it? It's a graphical representation of all the results that we need to achieve and how they are dependent one on another. It allows us to focus the complete process on the results rather than on the activities. That's why it's called a results tree. Now let's show it in a graphical form. Let's say we have a level 1 result that has its own indicators. 1, 2, whatever. This result is composed of level 2 results. Results that are lower in complexity, but in aggregate, all three of them make level 1. And we can go on and develop the same idea further down. So this is the methodology that we will be using to go from one aggregate goal that sometimes it's very difficult to define to multiple small level disaggregated results. As an example, if I wanted to say putting a man in the moon, how much does that cost me? Well, I don't know, just out of the blue. But I do know that in order to put a man in the moon, I need a rocket, I need communication systems, I need a capsule where my astronauts will be able to live and survive. I need several other things, and we can go 1, 2, 3. In order to create the rocket, well, I will be needing materials, I will be needing fuel, and all those technologies. By the time I finish my results tree, I have very low or very disaggregated results that I can put a number on it. Here's an example of a governmental financial management project implementation in Nicaragua. And as you can see, we were able to reduce the complete project to just one slide, and everybody knew how their efforts were adding up for the team in order to achieve the desired result. So now let's go with the graphic development of this. We start, as we said, with our highest level result. Always, by definition, this result is named 0. Its number is 0. This result has different component results, 1, 2, and 3 in this case. And result 1 by itself has three component results. Result number 2 has 3 on itself, and result number 2.2 has its own 3 components by itself. As you can see in this graph, we are using a numerical technique to put the numbers and be able to identify where they belong. There is no redundancy in numbers here. Each numerical identificator is used once and once only. And now let's see how we add up the numbers. Let's say that result 221 costs 10, 222 costs 25, and 223 costs 15. Then result 2.2 would cost the sum of its component results, that is to say 50. If we put the numbers for results 2.1 and 2.3, which are in this case, in this example, 10 and 10, you will get that the result for result number 2 costs us 70. Now, if we do the same for results 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, we get the aggregate for result number 1, which is the sum of 45, 25, and 35, that is 105. Result number 3, we know that its cost is 45, and then we can add up and say that our project costs us 220. Just as a reminder, we're talking about 4 levels here. Level 0, the highest, level 1, 2, and 3. Being 3, the one with the most disaggregation, where our results are smallest. There are certain rules that we must comply with here. Our lesson will continue in the next video.